Good morning. I'm here on Thunder Bay Live. I'm here today with my two guests, Gary Maximchuk and Melody Maximchuk. They're here with Grace Place, and they're here to talk about the coldest night of the year. And before we start on the coldest night of the year, I just want to get some information out there in regards to Grace Place. What is Grace Place, and where are you located? How did it start?
Well, we've been at the same location, which is 235 Simpson Street, for approximately about 7 years. And we are a street ministry, a street-level ministry that serves hot meals, gives out free clothing and small household articles. We do pastoral counseling, we do weddings, we do funerals, we do baptisms to our congregation. And our congregation consists of the people living on the streets, the addicted, the prostitutes in the area, the people on Ontario Works and Disability, and the working poor of Thunder Bay. And last year, Grace Place served about 40,000 meals, and in a typical day, we'll serve about 250 meals.
Well, now, just to be clear, Grace Place runs on volunteers, or do you have paid staff, or how's that work?
We have one paid staff. Melody is the full-time staff member,
okay.
But we rely on a solid group of volunteers. We have since the day we opened, and we have a volunteer roster of probably about 40 to 50 people right now.
Wow, and how many people does it take every day to serve all those meals, to clean up, to sell that clothing, to separate the articles that come in? How many people does that usually take?
Well, we would preferably have at least 12 to 14, but we can do it with a minimum of 8 to 9.
Wow.
We've done it once with 5 volunteers, but
okay.
We were all working very hard.
How did Grace Place start? How did it start?
Well, Melody and I have been involved with street ministry for about 15 years now. So we were working in various churches and that, and we started doing street ministry. And we were doing house church in someone's house while he was an ex-convict, and he moved quite often, so the location of the church moved around the south core of the area. And we got to the point where we were getting really, really tired because our clients or congregation are very needy, and it was hard to do it on a one-by-one. So it was that build it and they will come, and so we decided to open Grace Place to make it easier for us to serve more people.
Now I know you're in your 8th year, and could you tell me a little bit about how you started and how it's grown, and then, or did you start off right off the bat flooded with people? And could you explain what street ministry is to certain individuals out there that don't quite understand what we mean by street ministry?
Well, it really started with just human connection.
Okay.
We began to get to know some of the people on the streets, and we started to realize that they really need that extra help. And when we talk about street ministry, it's really about addressing the issues of the heart and addressing the issues that often get buried out underneath, especially addictions. They need to there's a lot of people that are out there that are lonely, that need to connect with just someone who cares. And that's what we do at Grace Place. We really care, we really are interested, and we want to understand how we can help those on the street better. And it has really been working. We have a lot of individuals that have come through our doors that have changed their lives for the better, and have gone back to school and gotten jobs, and then they're off in their new lives.
Now, I've been there a few times, and I noticed that you do have a lot of support from the community and community organizations and community sponsors and people in general. What would you like to say about that? Or do you need more? Is there ways people can help? Is there ways that businesses can donate? How does one go about helping you out if they want to help out?
Well, we run solely on donations. We're not funded by any source other than that. So we pass the offering plates around on Sunday. We have good support from a few of the other churches, monthly support, and businesses. It surprises us to see they just show up with checks and bless us with that. And it's great to see that and it all working.
I think generally people are good people and they want to give back and they want to help those that are less fortunate. And Grace Place is one of the vehicles to do that.
Now, I want to switch tact if I can. Coldest night of the year coming up. Could you explain what that is? I know we have the hats on, and I've been to 3 of them already. This is probably the 4th one?
Third one.
Third one, 2 of them. Okay. So could you explain what Coldest Night of the Year is about and why you're having this event?
Well, the Coldest Night of the Year is a 2, 5, and 10K walk that we, and along with 80 other areas of Canada are walking this year. And this year we're walking to purchase the building that we currently rent. And we're hoping to raise $80,000 with the help of 54 teams and 350 walkers from Thunder Bay. And you know, it's exciting. Every year there's a real buzz and a momentum. It starts sometime in October and it keeps on moving. And Thunder Bay has been great supporters of this event for the last 2 years. And this year it's showing much the same promise. And currently we have raised about $10,700. We have 119 walkers that have registered on the Coldest Night of the Year website, the Thunder Bay site. And we have 35 teams as of this morning, so we're looking for people to come out and walk with us on that day, February the 21st, and we're hoping it's not the coldest night of the year. Last year it was fairly warm, and
No, it was cold last year.
oh, last year was
before.
the year
It
before.
was
So we're hoping that it's going to be that again, a nice brisk walk. We do walk through the downtown South Core here, and it's done in the evening when it's starting to get dark, and so people can experience a little bit of what it's like to be out with the homeless, hungry, and hurting on the streets at that time.
I must say that every time I have been there, I was always impressed with the sort of enthusiasm and the volunteers that come out, the people that want to participate, that want to help out. And quite frankly, it does give you like energy. It kind of moves you and says, you know, like, wow, we should be doing more of this. You also have a lot of sponsors that come forward. Is there something you want to reach out to the sponsors, or do you want to acknowledge some of the sponsors that have been helping out in the last couple of years?
Yes. Well, we want to first of all thank Gillens and Wawanesa for being our event sponsors this year. Their support has been wonderful, and it's great to have these businesses come on board with us and support Grace Place. We have gone to a number of other smaller businesses in Thunder Bay here and to seek sponsorship, and the support is coming in, and it's just wonderful to have that support.
Now, Gary, are you allowed to say where you are right now and how much more you need to reach your goal? Are you allowed to say
Yeah,
that,
we said that, 10,000.
So you're at 10,000 right now?
$10,700 as of
And how
this
much
morning.
time do we have left?
Well, we only have less than 4 weeks now. February 21st is coming fast,
Yeah.
and so if you're interested in walking, please sign up on the Coldest Night of the Year website. Just Google that, and you'll come to a Thunder Bay page, and you can register to walk on one of the teams. Melody's team is the church team called the Holy Strollers, so you're invited to just join that team. And walking is very simple. It's registration. If you choose, there's 2 avenues. If you wish, a $25 fee will get you a toque and a free chili dinner, and we're hoping though that people will opt for waiving that fee by getting at least $150 in pledges.
Okay, now
Yes,
those,
a hot chili meal. That's something to talk about, and we should spread the news about that. Dave is an awesome cook.
I have tasted various samples of that chili. And I want to point out the hats, because I know we start off with the gray ones. I know those yellow, and then gray, and now we're moving to this
Yes,
beautiful
this beautiful Nordic hat.
Nordic hat. Unbelievable.
Yeah,
Wow, that just for that hat, I'm coming again.
and because it's cold out there, it keeps you warm.
Yes. Is there anything else you want to say to the people about Grace Place? I do have a question. Why is it called Grace Place? Why Grace Place?
Well, you know, it's not because there's someone there named Grace. It's because it's a place where where God's grace is exhibited every day. And only through grace that we can deal and handle and love people. And that's what Grace Place is about.
And it's really through grace that we come to our Lord Jesus.
Well said. I know also that you have now, like you mentioned before, purchased the building and you're renting it out, some space rented out, and you're going for sustainability, which is a good thing. At least you're a responsible organization that's looking to say, hey, how can I cut my costs to maximize the dollars that go to the people? That's a brilliant strategy. How is that going?
Well, we're at the point, Aldo, where we have a signed offer of agreement to purchase the building. We're waiting for some of our, well, actually, our charity is becoming incorporated, so that, and so we're waiting for some of that paperwork to be completed, and then we will go ahead with the building purchase. And right on time will be this down payment check from the Coldest Night of the Year walk.
That'd be awesome. I have to admit, you've been open for 8 years. I probably drove by Grace Place numerous times, and I really didn't get involved or didn't know much about it until I actually stopped in, went in, and saw what the place was about. And going to the first Coldest Night of the Year opened my eyes to what you were doing. I would invite everyone to go there, go to Grace Place, take a walk around, see what they're all about, and I assure you, you will be moved, and you will be moved to volunteer or donate and help them out, because you see that it's hands-on and they're doing the best possible work in our community. And so first of all, I want to thank you from a councilor's point of view, not only that, but also want to thank you from Thunder Bay Live's point of view for doing such a great job. Coldest night of the year, Grace Place, Gary and Melody are here, and hopefully you will support them on February
21st.
21st.
The
Thank you.
coldest night of the year.
Thank you very much. Tune in to Thunder Bay Live for future interviews with some very exciting people. Gary, thank you very much.
Thank you, Aldo.
Melody, thank you very much.
Thanks for having us.
And thank you for tuning in to ThunderBayLive.com. Take care and have a great day.